Well, hello there. I haven't even seen you. This is my work, and it is currently 6:15 in the morning on this Sunday morning, and I'm here because we are short-staffed today, and I teach in class or at church today, so I had to go in early. So I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of the sexiness that is my hat. And my uniform, but I mean, I wear this pretty much every day anyways, so really what does it matter?
Attractive, isn't it? I rather pride myself on my appearance in the kitchen. I think that hat that I wear adds a lot of pizzazz. So during my time of working, starting at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, I actually compiled a little list, or I guess a little video now, of the things that I do there on a daily basis, all set to some amazing Vyasa music. So I will see you after you're done watching it.
I'd rather be an angel with you than be alone. I cry even in my sleep. Acres are weak. Answer me please, love, to feel your hair rests on my chest, so still and close to my breath. Out to feel your hair rests on my chest, so still forever. Sleep now in my arms. Forever sleep now in my arms. Together dream that we won't wake from. Ever sleep now in my arms. I think about you all the time, but you won't ever know. I think about you all the time, but you won't ever know. I think about you all the time, but you won't ever know. I think about you all the time, but you won't ever know. Sleep now in my arms. Forever sleep now in my.
Wasn't that captivating? So I'm just gonna kind of go through everything that I did over this last week, starting from last whatever day I did my video on. I think it was a Wednesday. I don't know. On Wednesday, I don't really think I did much. I got a lot of baking done. It was my day off. Oh no, it would have been Tuesday that I did my video. So I had my day off on Wednesday, and I got like 2 recipes of fudge done. So it's like 3 pounds of fudge. That was a lot of fudge. And a whole bunch of cake cookies, and they were amazing. I'm pretty sure you guys all saw pictures on Facebook. And then on Wednesday night, for some reason, I got really sick and just started throwing up at like 2 a.m. and I felt like shit. It was bad. But then I ended up going to work in the morning because I was like, I can't call in sick because I haven't yet. And so I went in, and I was really not feeling good on Thursday. And then I got home, and I had the house to myself, so after work I just passed out, and then Uber ended up coming over, and he scared me because he woke me up because I'd left my door unlocked, or like the front door unlocked, and so yeah, he came in and we watched The Office and Parks and Recreation in the basement, which was really nice. And then on Friday, I actually didn't do anything. I just kind of sat around the house and hung out and enjoyed my nice quiet evening. And then on Saturday I worked. Well, on Friday I worked as well. And on Saturday after work, Hoover and Kelly and Kyle and Rebecca all came over. And then I also made, I'm wearing them right now, I made these rings they're fabric flowers. And we watched The Wedding Singer that night. And then I went to bed. I finally fell asleep after getting all my things done at around 1:30. Then I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, which was actually 3 o'clock because of our time change. We did our time change on the 11th at 2 o'clock. And so I left my house at I think it was like 4:40 a.m. and got to work and started work at 5 and did a whole bunch of stuff like you guys saw in the video. And then I left. I booked it actually at 10, and I left like in full uniform and everything. And I got to the church and everyone was like, what? No one really, everyone was like, are you teaching the kids in that today? I was like, yes, but no, but yes. And so I had to quickly go and change and get everything set up, and I'm supposed to be set up by 10:15 so I can be in service and stuff, and that didn't happen. And I was so ridiculously jacked on caffeine. And there's something funny that I forgot to tell you guys. But yeah, so I go up, and like just before Cam called me, he's like, okay, we're gonna have the kids come. I'd like actually twitched, like full on legit muscle spasm twitched. And Christina's like, are you like, should you be going up there like this? I'm like, I'll be fine, yeah. So I go up there and I just start spouting random nonsense. And then I told them about my squirrel attack, which happened on Saturday, and I forgot to tell you guys about that because I started work at 11 o'clock on Saturday. And so I was like, okay, well in the morning I'll go out for a jog. So at like 9:30 I left the house and I started jogging, and I was going along a residential street, and there was like a fence and there were trees and it was all beautiful, and I was running, and all of a sudden this squirrel comes and he like jumped out of a tree into this weird little death like screech and landed on my head. And I was like, whoa, what the heck? And then I'm trying to get this thing off, but its stupid little like fingers and its little hands had gotten itself stuck in my ponytail. So I'm sitting there like, ah, and I'm like freaking out and trying to get the squirrel off of my head. And the squirrel's making all these weird noises and like scratching my scalp. And then finally I get this thing and I like fling it off of my head, and he goes and he lands on a fence, but he jumps back on me and lands on the sidewalk and starts like doing this little bounding run thing towards me. And at that point I'm freaking out and I just book it out of there. And then I go home and I'm like, oh my god. And then I have to get ready for work, and then I go to work and I'm in like the weirdest mood, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then I told Terry, one of the girls at work, I was like, oh, yeah. She's like, how's your morning? I was like, I got attacked by a squirrel. She's like, oh, no. I'm like, yeah, and it got like stuck in my ponytail. She's like, no. She's like freaking out, and her reaction was completely inappropriate for like the emotion that I was conveying in the story. She's like, that's one of my biggest fears. And I'm like, whoa. So it was really funny. And so I told the kids the story on Sunday, and they thought it was hilarious, and all the congregation thought it was so funny. And so we got the kids and we baked cookies that day. We made some more cake cookies, and they were really good, and the kids did a really good job on them. And then after church on Sunday, we went out to the Spring Roll Kitchen for Vietnamese food, and it was me, Hoover, Francis, her boyfriend Matt, Kelly, Trent, and Rebecca, and we had a jolly good time. And then Hoover and I got some bubble tea, and I got this tiny bottle of Sambuca. I think it's pretty much the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I'm quite thrilled. I didn't even get ID'd when I was buying it, so that's a bonus. And then we went to Hoover's house, and Kelly was there, so we just got to hang out with Kelly for a bit. And then she went into her room for a little while, and Hoover and I just kind of sat there and watched TV, and we both ended up falling asleep because I had an hour and a half of sleep and he had like only 4 hours of sleep or whatever. And then yeah, we just pretty much spent the day vegging. He made me dinner, I made pie, or I warmed up a pie, and it was a really nice relaxing day. And then on Monday I worked and got home, and I was in bed and sleeping at 11, like asleep at 11 o'clock. And then today, Tuesday, I went to work, and it was a pretty stressful day because Kirk's usually like really direct and blunt, but today he was being super passive aggressive. And so I was like, well, what do you want me to do? He's like, oh, nothing, it's fine, like don't even worry about it. I was like, do you want me to try the bacon or not? Like, what, like, it's bacon, like, come on, give me a straight answer. And he was just being, so I had to just read his mind all day, and it was ridiculous. And then I came home, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna lay down for a couple minutes. I had my alarm set for 6:15 a.m. as it turned out. And so then I was sleeping, and all of a sudden I wake up, and there are these two girls bouncing on me, like in my bed, and it was Katie and Jordan, and they came and woke me up, and Katie gave me a cookie for waking up, and it was fantastic. And then we had youth, and whoever hung out just for like a half hour afterwards, and then I came up and edited my video, and now I'm uploading it. So I do not work tomorrow, and I'm super stoked about that. I plan to make more cookies and maybe hang out with my grandparents. So I love you guys. Shay, break a leg in your performance, and I will see you there. Tucker and Nancy, I'm really tired of seeing Shay's face, and I want to see your guys', so please upload your videos now. So I love you guys very much, and happy almost St. Patrick's Day. Bye.